Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you Sony's Blu-ray demise has been greatly exaggerated. So recently there was a story that came up for anybody who follows physical media news, and I love physical media. That's what I'm talk about a lot here on my channel, saying that Sony was basically going to get rid of Blu-ray. It's gone. And as somebody who themselves does not believe physical media is dead or dying, I saw this and I was kind of like, damn, what's up with this? So I'm going to pop up the article real quick and show you what I'm talking about, because this article actually came from it's some Japanese article, website. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name, but it basically says, it's this short little article right here. It basically says Sony Group is going to get rid of 250 jobs from its recordable, keep that in mind, media business, key manufacturing hub in northeastern Japan, and offer early retirement packages. And down here basically says the electronics and entertainment conglomerate will also gradually cease the production of optical disc storage media products, including Blu-ray discs, according to the sources. And so this caused a frenzy amongst physical media collectors and physical media people and enthusiasts in general. Is like, oh my God, Sony is getting rid of Blu-ray. Sony is creator of Blu-ray. What are we going to do? This proves that physical media is dead or is dying. And I'm not going to change people's minds that already believe physical media is dead or dying. And I won't lie, this is another hit to physical media. It is another hit to physical media. However, this article lacks context and was designed for clickbait material. So I'm going to get ahead and pop this up and bring up you another screen here. I'm going to bring up this from the president of physical media on Twitter, who is in the know of all this stuff. And as you can see here, it says, before anyone freaks out, since this lacks zero context, which it doesn't, it's actually been on Twitter that says, got community notes on other posts, it says this doesn't affect any territories outside of Japan. This is about CDRs, which is CD recordables, DVD-Rs, which is DVD recordables, and Blu-ray disc Rs, which are Blu-ray disc recordables, not pressed disc. Physical media isn't going anywhere. And as if you can see here, where this gained traction from discussing films, it has been deleted. Discussing films has deleted their post talking about this. So yes, does this feel like it's another hit to physical media? It does. It does in general feel like another hit to physical media. But I see this as differently, because as we just saw, Disney is loaning out their Blu-rays and DVDs to Sony to make for them. So why would they stop? You mean it's beneficial? It's been confirmed. Why would they stop making Blu-rays if they just signed a huge multi-million-dollar deal with Disney to make Blu-rays, right? So as you can see, what this is, if I may put on my little thinking and theory cap here, is as I've covered here on the channel, is there has been a rise. Right, there has been a rise in bootlegs since streaming came along. Because streaming, as we know, the studios don't like to put their movies on physical media, which is another sign why people think physical media is dead or dying. But bootleggers, helpers, as they're referred to, have started making mass amounts of money and mass disc. Of these things that come on streaming, music-wise, streaming-wise, digital-wise, they're up there. They have a Blu-ray made, and it looks like a brand new Blu-ray that you could buy right at the store, and people don't know the difference. So with them stopping the making of recordable CDs, recordable Blu-rays, recordable DVDs, this may be a attack against pirates. Bootleggers, right? So if I was you, I would recommend stocking up on recordable CDs, Blu-rays, DVDs as fast as you can, because it looks like over the next few years those will be phased out. And I personally believe this is a attack on bootleggers, because and physical media collectors in general, because some of us out there, when we buy our Blu-rays or 4Ks or DVDs, we like to make copies of them. So backup copies and stuff like that. So I have a feeling this is more in line with that. I personally do not think physical media is dead or is dying. I've covered that here on my multiple channels. Do I believe that it is in a rough spot? Yes. But I also believe that it's got to a point where some are starting to realize that physical media is a collector's niche, right? It is a collector's market. Collectors are going to collect and buy physical media. And I think that is starting to be noticed by some, and that is starting to get attention. And they're starting to market it a little more towards collectors, instead of marketing towards the masses, which I think that is the biggest problem with physical media in this day and age is, yes, streaming has taken over. Yes, digital is where it's at, which I do not like the digital age. I prefer to have an analog hard copy, a DVD, a Blu-ray, a 4K, a VHS, a CD, a vinyl record. I personally would rather have that in my possession than I would a digital copy, because you will never own digital. You will never own digital. Period. Right? Everybody talks about this great digital age, and then there was even a story come out not too long ago, which I was going to cover about years worth of Comedy Central and MTV stuff that was just lost, erased off of digitally from their websites and everything. Imagine that. It's just gone like that. If you had a hard analog copy of that, you can still have it, right? So I personally think this might be more geared towards stopping bootleggers and helpers than it is the destruction or the downfall of physical media. But it is a hit to physical media in general. I do believe that is a hit, but I don't believe Sony is stopping Blu-rays anytime soon, especially with the deal they've made with Disney. I don't think that's going anywhere. But as far as I say, and as my message, as I will continue to say, now owning physical media is more important now than ever before. Buy your favorites on a Blu-ray, a DVD, 4K. Please buy your favorites, because as we've seen with streaming digital, they can be lost, they can be corrupted, they can be edited, they can be changed, they can be presented to you in a way that you do not remember, and that will be the only way they want you to see them, unless you have the physical copy. So buy you a physical copy of your favorites. If you want to start collecting, start collecting. And also, like I've always said, you don't have to be a collector like myself. You don't have to go out and buy every new release, which I don't buy every new release. I only buy what I like. I only buy what I like and want to watch. So that's what I recommend to you. Buy what you like and what you want to watch. And if you don't want 4K, you don't need 4K. DVD and Blu-ray is fine for you. DVD and Blu-ray is fine. Me, like I said, I buy DVD, VHS, Blu-ray, 4K. I buy what I like and the format I like, because I like to have a physical copy. And as we've seen, the resurgence of vinyl, and they're still making vinyl. I just don't see this as Sony getting rid of Blu-ray anytime soon. But I kind of feel like, after reading this and going through this and looking it up more, that it's going to be more or less an attack on pirators, bootleggers, helpers. I think they're good if they can shut down that market. Then they have more control, and then maybe something with physical media maybe get a little. It could be a big hit for them in that direction, because if there's no more pirate Blu-rays, then there's no more Blu-rays but their own, and then eventually it could lead to that. It just could lead to that. But to me, I'm of opinion that physical media is fine. We'll see in a few years. That's right. Let's take a wait and see approach in a few years. That's what I say. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that the Blu-ray business, DVD, physical media, all that is a dead or dying industry? And like I said, I'm not going to change everybody's mind. There's people that watch my channel that absolutely think physical media is dead and dying, is gone, slow, painful death. And sometimes I can't argue with that. But for me, I keep a positive attitude. I think physical media is alive and well. I have no problem with the boutique labels. I have no problem with paying certain prices for things, because as long as I can get it, I'm going to buy it. And I'll buy it till it's gone. Plain and simple. I think and I think we're seeing a little tug of war between physical media and the collectors and how to get to them, and studios wanting to say, hey, maybe I don't know what to do. What do we do? That's what. But I want to know your guys' thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think. And to everybody watching, if maybe you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. That'd be awesome if I earn your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you, and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you liked me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy other day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media, because it truly is the superior format. Now more than ever. Godspeed.